From the age of about 13 to the age of 18, I went on the journey of self-improvement and trying to improve myself. And throughout that time period, I have had instances in which I was growing at a very rapid rate, and I've had instances where I was on the decline. And it's been very hard to figure out how to actually improve. But throughout this time period, I have improved a significant amount. And I just want to share what I found personally that helped me to improve. So there's 3 key concepts for self-improvement. And the number 1 thing is the most important thing. This is your identity. Your identity is who you are, who you want to be, and how you can bridge the gap between those 2 people. When I was around 13 years old, I wanted to be athletic, I wanted to be confident, I wanted to be kind. There was a number of things I wanted to be that I was just not. But I knew who I wanted to be, and I knew that that's what I wanted to work towards. If you don't have something specifically to work towards, you're not going to know what to do at all. You're not going to be making any progress towards it. So the first thing is laying out who you want to be. I didn't specifically write this down. I mean, I've always been driven to have certain qualities about myself. But if you don't know who you want to be, that is the first thing that you need to figure out. You need to have a direction for your life. Once you have the identity down, you need to make a claim and provide evidence. I think of this like an essay. Whenever you add evidence, you need to have at least as much explanation for that piece of evidence. Otherwise, you're just throwing something out. You're just throwing out a claim. You need to make a claim like, I am athletic, and then provide your own proof. You need to be your own proof. If you cannot prove to yourself who you are, then you're not going to believe it, and then that's not going to be you. An example of this is whenever I started playing basketball, I told myself I am going to be good at basketball, and my proof was I worked at it every single day. I became a varsity starter. I became offensive MVP. That was my proof. I made the claim that I was going to be a better basketball player. Then I added proof to that each and every single day. You got to be your own proof. If you don't even believe in yourself, how is anyone else going to believe you? And then the third thing is reaching for a goal that is out of sight and difficult. This is one of the biggest problems that I have with SMART goals, or people that say you need to set something that is it's attainable, it's at a set date. Most of the times people will make goals that are way too easy. They're not pushing themselves at all. For an example, I was making goals for myself as a freshman that I am continuing to work towards as a senior in high school. If you are looking for a short-term goal, you're going to be looking for that end result. If you're doing a 2-week goal, the whole time you're going to be thinking of the end result. When you do a 4-year goal, you are going to be working consistently. This goal seems so far away, and you're working towards it. The only way that you work towards a goal that is 4 years away is if you're not focused on the end result. I like to say it in terms of this: I will be blank in 5 years. I will be rich in 5 years. I will be happy in 5 years. Whatever your goal is, you need to be steadily working towards that thing. It's not about a short-term gain. It's about a long-term run. It's a marathon, not a sprint. You hear that constantly. Overall, create an identity for yourself. Make claims and support them with evidence. Be your own proof. And then reach for goals that are not easy to attain.